and welcome to an Organized Chaos podcast. My name is Bobby Quarters. Chaos is here with me.
Hey.
Hey. So, we're here to talk about some movies, music, whatever else crosses our mind. But here is also the home of the most unbiased, genuine thoughts. We're not going to do anything just to say it, just to make money off of it, because we don't make a lot of money off this. In fact, we don't make anything. We just give our opinions. And our opinions are free and unsolicited, but they're not hateful ones. That is the important thing.
Yes.
But also, while you're here, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, that is Bobby Quarters, the podcast channel, Organized Chaos Podcast, and Chaos's channel while you're at it. So thank you for watching, and do enjoy.
There's a huge universe out there. With a lot of galaxies.
Sherlock?
Sherlock.
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 Times have changed. I will show you the galaxy for what it truly is.
We gotta get everyone out of here. Go, go, go!
Mamma mia. Sherlock Holmes, sir.
It's an unusual name. See things from a new perspective.
Is this what our future holds? Always running.
I demand that you release my father.
Over my dead body.
Fine with me.
Secured you a place at Oxford.
Promise me something. You must stay out of trouble.
Understood? No more trouble, Mother.
I invite you to look more closely.
What are we dealing with?
Good question. And I offer you an opportunity.
My Coopers! Your king has returned!
Long live the king!
The Bowser name shall be feared once more!
Oh no! Everyone calm down.
I don't trust you.
Nor I you.
Well, that's unfortunate.
There has been, wait for it, a break-in.
Astounding. You should be a detective.
pack our things.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, princess, you're going to regret that.
Sherlock Holmes.
James Moriarty.
Maul.
No strip. How about dinner first?
Wait, what's that?
The game's afoot.
We have all been made to suffer. We survive, but do not live. The Emperor wants you dead. Chains can be broken.
Hang on.
And empires can be shattered.
Hello, maggots.
Jesus. If you start wearing a hat like that, I will no longer be friends with you.
I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Ooh, yes, we are doing it live.
Yes.
But yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Ari. What's going on?
Yes. We have a podcast.
Yes.
Which we both. I'll be honest. We both have made just massive amounts of money off this. It's
so
ridiculous. So much.
So much that I have a working camera this week. Yes.
Whoa! Fucking showing off, motherfucker. Showing off. But yes, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of have fun doing the weird edit trailer shit. Sometimes the edits come together nicely too. But
yeah, I mean, as long as it didn't get taken down midstream, that's always good.
Exactly.
If it's a few days after, that's all right. I guess.
I'll trim a segment out later. I don't care as long as it's not interrupted. But yeah, talking about Young Sherlock, which is the Amazon series, and I thought it was probably because Guy Ritchie was involved. I thought it was a prequel to his movies, but I don't think it is, especially upon watching it. Although I think an argument can be made that, like, especially with Sherlock Holmes, although maybe just in general, like that's kind of a good case why canon doesn't matter, because Sherlock Holmes, part of it's even public domain at this point. Anybody can do something with Sherlock Holmes. So yeah. But yeah, we're talking about Sherlock Holmes. We also got Star Wars Shadow Lord Maul, or Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord. Gotta get that correct. And then I don't remember the other thing. Probably just best not to talk about that one. I can't think of what it's called. Something Italian, something Italian. I don't know what. Yeah, we'll just skip that one.
Yeah,
it's not important. Open panel. I mean, you're welcome to be in chat.
Yeah.
But I think I've covered It's a Gundam at some point, Paul. Not really going to cover anybody today, but if there's a specific video, you can always email me. I'm pretty sure you have my address. But yeah, I know you have my address. You emailed me those mangas a while ago. But yes, I had an idea, Bobby. Can I take you on a journey from my favorite thing this week to my least favorite thing this week?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So my favorite thing this week is going to be the first four episodes of Sherlock, Young Sherlock.
I also enjoyed this a little bit more than I thought I would.
Yeah, I
but
wasn't
also just personally speaking, if you're gonna put any music written by Steve Winwood in your show, I'm gonna automatically love it no matter what.
That does help.
Steve Winwood is the fucking man. So
that is true. But yeah, so I guess we got two things on because I just like the trailer to it was this and Star Wars Maul, which we'll get to soon. But this I think started out decent. Like the first episode is decent, but I feel like as the case builds on, I'm getting more and more intrigued as to what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm really kind of enjoying a lot of this stuff. I think the actress who plays Sherlock and Moriarty, which I think is an interesting and fun pairing. Fortunately, those two will never come to will always be friends and will never there will never be any arguments between those two. But yeah, I think it's interesting showing the younger days of Sherlock Holmes, but also they're doing a great job with the case and exploring it. I think it's building interestingly. Colin Firth plays an absolute douchebag in this, whose role may be ending, but I suspect there'll be a bit more to it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, God, insufferable douchebag in this, which I'm not actually super used to with Colin Firth, but he does a good job.
I'm also enjoying him being an insufferable
yes, absolutely.
too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I do want to shout out I don't think she's the main antagonist for the whole case, but the main antagonist we've been following, played by Zine to Sing, which I'm certain I'm slaughtering her name, but she does a fantastic job kind of capturing the scene she's in. But yeah, I am thoroughly enjoying this, and it does have a lot of the Guy Ritchie style. Maybe not quite as action heavy as his Sherlock Holmes movies, but like there's definitely his style, especially in the episodes he directed, which he did a couple.
Yes.
But yeah, this is overall very very entertaining series so far. I'm very much excited to see what happens next. Oh yeah, I also kind of dig his mom, even though she's not all there. Like I love it when he starts tearing at the wall and she just goes, "Oh, we're tearing at the wall," and just starts helping him. Like,
yeah,
that's fucking gold. But yeah,
I'm also a big fan of the housemaid there.
Yeah.
Her residence.
Yeah.
Love her.
Yeah, really kind of enjoying this. And like I said, as it goes, I'm really kind of enjoying it. Bobby?
Yeah, I'm enjoying where this story is going. I was curious if it was going to be like each episode kind of being like
its own mystery.
Here, they solve a case here.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of liking that it's a whole season arc, or at least that's what I'm gathering so far.
I mean, as you can tell from the titles, because from the titles, I was like, oh, is it going to be like standalone episodes, or is there going to be like a season arc? Because I was actually, when I first saw the titles, I was like, I was kind of hoping for standalone episodes because I am getting kind of sick of season arcs. But this series is kind of selling me on it because it's like, okay, I'm engaged enough. I mean,
the way that they're doing this also is really great too. Like, it's once we figured, like, it's like almost like so far, when we have a little bit solved, a new development comes to the case that just kind of changes everything. So it's a new layer of information, more intrigue, and I'm just liking the building, the story and world building that they're doing so far.
Yeah, and the so far this story has done a good job of like throwing enough twists in there that like it throws me off. Like there's even this point in the series, I want to say, see the last episode or I think it was the episode before last, where like it seemed like they were capturing the bad guy was going to get the upper hand. And I was like, oh, this is so predictable. And then they threw a twist where it's like, oh no, they actually predicted all that happening. And it was like, oh, well done. Where like the target was in the chair, and I was like, oh yeah, he's dead now. But it turns out Sherlock was in the chair. Spoiler for episode 3. Yeah. No, I am thoroughly enjoying this. I'm intrigued to see where it goes. We'll see how it wraps up here next week, but I'm kind of happy I added this to the agenda because I was like, whenever it comes just adding something based on a trailer, it's like it could go either way. But I thoroughly enjoying this. Anything you would like to add, Bobby?
No, I'm you kind of hit it all with that.
Yeah. Am I a movie streamer? I started this channel to talk about movies, Organized Chaos, and Bobby over there talks about movies with me on the podcast. He does true crime though, so make sure to check him out. I haven't seen you in the chat before, so I'm giving you more of an introduction. Yeah. Do I only stream movies? No. But I will also talk. I mainly talk movies, but I also talk comic books. I also talk debunking chuds is always fun. But the podcast is mainly talk about movies and TV though. But yeah. Thoroughly enjoying this. I guess anything to add before we go on to the next one?
No.
All right. So next one up for me that I enjoyed. I'm kind of intrigued. So I'm going with Star Wars Maul, Shadow Lord. We got the first 2 episodes yesterday. And I will go ahead and admit I am not someone who really follows Star Wars on the animation side. Other than like when I was a little kid, and I'm sure I watched droids and shit like that. But so this series I thought had a really good trailer, and I thought it was intriguing, so I threw it on there. I was like, okay, let's dip our toes into Star Wars animation and see if this grabs us. Based on the first 2 episodes, I'm intrigued. I'm not necessarily thrilled, but I'm intrigued. I'm kind of interested to see what's going on. Essentially, so far at this point, Darth Maul's in like this crime syndicate war with all these other families, it feels like. And there's this young Jedi he's encountered, and he wants to train her to be his apprentice. And I think there's potential in this story. I won't necessarily say I'm excited to see the next episode, but I'm intrigued to see what happens next.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all right. No.
I feel that there's so many different directions, and there's not a whole lot of ways to tell a new Star Wars story, because it's always going to be, a master finds an apprentice and trains them.
Yeah.
Or an apprentice finds a master. And I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, it's half of what makes the lore of this series and canon like what it is. But it's cool to see Maul again.
Yeah, that's true. This is, I guess, our follow-up to him in Solo, which God, talk about the most random cameo ever.
Drawl, we already covered the series One Piece on Netflix, but we haven't started to tackle the animation because that's a lot.
It's 1,100 episodes.
That's at least 2 years, maybe.
Yeah,
worth of content.
God damn! Like
if we did
if we covered like, imagine if we covered like 10 episodes a week. That'd probably still be a couple years worth.
That'd still be a
one
couple
slot
years,
is One Piece. One slot.
Yeah, but we have covered like the Netflix series.
Yeah, the Netflix
on
series
previous episodes. Yeah. You can go. Well, he has it on a paywall, or he has it on a paywall. Mine, you could go to live and see all of them there, as well as the podcast channel. But we encourage you to do that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can be a mod by, essentially, I want to see you here regularly and, being respectful.
Yeah, and telling people who aren't to fuck off.
Yeah. But yeah, so with Star Wars Maul, I'm intrigued. I want to see what's going to happen, but it doesn't like this. I definitely didn't enjoy this as much as I did Young Sherlock. It didn't engage me as much, but I think it has potential. I think there's potential to see where it is going.
And there's been a lot of fun, like kind of in canon moments with this, where somebody trying to tell Maul like, "You're not going to do that." And it's like, oh, you're talking to the wrong one.
Yeah, and there is some very cool action scenes here.
Yes,
Darth Maul kicks some serious ass. So
yes,
far
he does.
First couple episodes.
And it's kind of fun to root for the bad guy.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah. I guess anything you want to add to this, Bobby?
I'm just curious to see where it goes. This is also my first real diving into it. I mean, other than I'd say the only Star Wars cartoon series that I avidly watched would have been Clone Wars, but
Well, I remember back in the day, I watched the original Clone Wars series by the Samurai Jack guys. And then the new one, I saw the pilot that was released as a movie, and I did not dig it, and I didn't really dive much deeper into it. So that was
I enjoyed it. It was a rough to get through.
Yeah.
But once I got into the series,
I've heard the series is much better than the movie.
Way better than the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. The movie.
I mean, the first one is about Yoda, is a Yoda adventure where Yoda is just kicking all sorts of ass. And as a lifelong fan, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. By the way, this guy seems like he might kick ass too, but I don't know. I also wasn't a huge fan of how he treated his apprentice really early, where he kind of just threw her aside. And it's like, dude, she's like, in case you're wondering, real early in the series, this is a Jedi. He has this apprentice with him, and they're starving, and he's like, we will live off the good nature of others. And of course, nobody's giving him anything. So his apprentice goes and steals some food for them. She gets caught, and he just leaves her to the wolves. And I was like, dude, you suck. But yeah, I like the idea of exploring what's going on with Darth Maul, kind of diving deeper into his story. Because I will admit, I always thought Darth Maul from episode 1 was a character that really could have been explored more, but he obviously was originally envisioned by George Lucas to just be like a one-off villain.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I kind of dig exploring him a bit more. Anything to add, or should we go into the Italian thing?
Let's get into the shit workers. Yeah.
Okay. Super Mario Brothers Galaxy movie.
So the coolest part about this is Fox McCloud, and that's about all I have to say about this.
I will go ahead and say, listen, you like they did do a good job of hiding Fox McCloud from the trailers, but I also don't feel it's a huge spoiler to say he's in this because it's not like a cameo. He actually has a role.
Yeah, and it definitely sets it up for its own movie. And from what I've read, they are going to do a Star Fox movie, and I know that they're in the middle of filming, I believe, the live action Zelda right now.
Okay.
Oh,
based on this, I'm not thrilled, but
well, it's live action, and this isn't.
Yes.
I worry about that because I feel it might be a little too reliant on CG.
Mm-hmm. It kind of depends.
Yeah, well, you kind of have to for some shit in Zelda.
Yeah,
I mean,
oh yeah, I would expect it.
But I would kind of more want like practical effects for it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like for Kuroki Village, you can have a giant puppet as like the talking tree in Kuroki Village.
I will go ahead and tell you the big positive for Super Mario Galaxy movie that I walked away from. This movie gave me a new appreciation for the 90s Super Mario Brothers movie. Because say what you will about that movie against this movie, that movie was trying for something.
It was.
It wasn't hitting it, but it was trying. There was an effort made.
You could even argue that movie was probably the first steampunk movie too.
Sure. Yeah. It was weird, but it was going for something. This movie, I'm gonna be 100% right now. I kind of hated this.
Yeah, I kind of felt it was a little too fan servicey at times.
A little too. God, every fucking moment was a fan service.
Yeah,
it was insufferable with it. Like, listen.
No, I agree. Yeah. So there's some merit that was good fan service, and some that was just kind of, like, okay. I would say that, in my opinion, the stuff that I felt was good fan service was the stuff that they didn't exactly call a lot of attention to.
Oh, yeah.
Like when Peach and Toad were in the sewer system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they went through that wall to go find that hidden, diet speakeasy bar.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a reference to an OG NES Mario where you go to this endless water level that's through a brick wall.
Yeah.
It's a glitch in the game, but like that's okay, cool. I'll give them some credit. That's a very nice fan servicey, like for the diehards. At first I appreciated the music cues and the callbacks.
So did I. At first I was like, okay, that's a little obnoxious, but you know what? I appreciate what they're doing.
It was Baby Mario playing the teeth of that dinosaur. That's when it was just like, okay, can we just get on with the fucking story already?
No. So, like, give you an idea of how the fan service works. There's just an entire scene where Bowser Jr. turns Mario, Luigi, and Toad into babies, and they crash land on this planet with Yoshi, and Yoshi has to save the babies from dinosaurs for just a few minutes. And it's all just so they can reference Super Mario World 2. That's it. That's all that scene is. And
I'll say the references to Super Mario World 2 I did appreciate, though.
Hey, at least they're shouting out like a fucking game that didn't really get appreciation back in the day. But like,
fun story about that. My friends of mine, their little one. When he was younger, he's like preteen right now. But like when he was younger, I was babysitting him one night, and he wanted to play like a newer Mario game with me, and I was doing terrible at it. And he was kind of just like, you suck at this. Like, well, I bet you if you played some of the Mario games that I played a lot when I was your age, you would suck at those and I would be crushing you. Well, yeah, I could play any Mario game on whatever it was on the Switch that you could play any Mario game ever made. So I was like, okay, cool. Have you ever played any of them before? Well, no. Oh, well, how about you upload 2 and tell me how good you do? Not even 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Uncle Robbie, this game sucks.
Well,
who are you playing?
2 is rough.
Well, who are you playing as, buddy? Well, I'm playing as Mario. Well, you could play as Toad, Luigi, Peach.
Oh, you talk about the original Super Mario Brothers.
Yes, the original Super Mario Brothers 2. The original one is. Then he started playing as like, this is still bad. And I go, why is it bad? Because Peach is the best character, and she's lame. And she is the best character in the game. She's the best character in the game. She's the only one that you could literally beat the game with. Her and Toad.
You could probably like Luigi. You could do a lot with.
You could do a lot, yeah. But you could do more with Luigi in 3 than you could have with Mario.
Yeah, Mario. Like, it's kind of wild how Mario is like the worst one. He's like just like the standard.
Sluggish, yeah.
Yeah, that Luigi can jump higher. Fucking Toad, or not Toad, but Peach can float, which is just boss mode right there.
Which her getting the umbrella in this movie, that was also like, okay, cool. That's a nice callback. That's a nice callback. I like that.
But yeah, like this movie, just there's
put a pin in that, Chris. We'll come back to that.
Yeah, and I think you have my email, so you can always drop me a line if you're interested. But everything is a reference to the point where it's like, there's a couple character arcs even set up early on.
Even this scene at the poster, if you're watching the video version of the show right now, we have a picture of Bowser holding 2 axes. And that's like, oh man.
Oh yeah. So
that one was just like, at that point I was like, how much longer?
Yeah, no, I was groaning audibly during that. So spoiler, the final battle is Bowser versus Mario on a bridge. And Mario has
over lava.
Yes, and Mario has to jump over him, pick up an axe, and chop down the bridge. And I'm like, fuck off.
But this time the princess wasn't in another castle.
Oh,
you know, I forgot Donald Glover was in this until the credits. I was like, oh yeah, that's right, he was Yoshi.
We do get Childish Gambino as Yoshi, and to his credit, he is unrecognizable in it.
Like, yeah. I mean, he didn't give like a whole breakdown or anything. He didn't have a whole musical number. Thank God this one didn't have a musical number.
Yeah, but listen, like I'm pretty sure when we watched the first one came out a couple years ago, I'm pretty sure I leaned negative on it, but I didn't hate it. Like, Like, it had its charms to it.
It had its charms, yes, but I also was a little. I felt it was a little too fan servicey.
Yes,
and this one is just
one is
obnoxious. With
they took all the wrong lessons from that first one and just like all the worst elements. It just kicked up to 11. I really did not enjoy this movie. Rosalina, I guess, is cool, but like her whole point is that she's the princess they have to save. That's pretty much why she exists.
And they kind of messed up the lore behind her, if in the sense of Mario lore, but
yeah, they
didn't mess it up. They just changed it.
Yeah, they changed it, and you know what? I was kind of okay with that because that was the only like character development we got in the whole fucking movie.
This was definitely more. This was definitely more Peach's movie than anything else.
Yeah.
Hey, Derpy, what's up?
Yo.
Yeah, it has been. It has been a long time.
But yeah, I just did not.
Yep, there's Fox McCloud.
Yeah, and I thought they were trying to hide it, but yeah, there he is on the freaking poster, and it's like, oh,
I think that they released. I think they released that probably right before it dropped.
Yeah.
Oh, did you stay for the end credit scenes at all?
We stayed for the whole thing. I'm trying to remember what the end credit scenes were. What were they?
There was the one where it showed Bowser and his kid trying to escape from prison, and our existential flame.
Yes.
In which, honestly, that was hilarious.
Yeah, because
that was my favorite character from the first movie.
Yeah,
solely just because of his position in life.
Well, you know, one of the fun things about that character is that, like, yeah, it's obviously a reference to Mario, that character existing, but like the characterization is completely fucking original, and it's like, okay, I appreciate that,
and that's hilarious.
Yeah,
life is pain. Existence is pain.
Yeah.
And the other one was it showed the monkey trying to steal again, and Daisy punched it out, and we got Daisy. So Daisy's going to be in the next movie, which is obviously what they were teasing for it. But I also feel that they were trying to do a bit more Nintendo world building. Now, I know that like they're going to more than likely do a Star Fox film and movie after this, but I don't know. I would like to see it, but I know that like from the NES game, because as far as I've played is just the NES and the 64, and from what I understand, every game that came out since the 64 was just trying to repeat the 64 Star Fox 64 story. So what I guess what my real question to you would be is, for his backstory, how they did it animated, do you hope it's going to be that style, or would you want it to more be seen like what we had here?
I'll be honest. I was a teenager, and when I had the first Star Fox game on my Super Nintendo, and I fucking loved it, even though after watching this, I played. My son actually had an emulation of Star Fox 2 on his Switch, and we played a little bit of that. And just seeing the old school graphics, it looks so like cheesy. The polygons were insane in that game.
Well, like I came home and I watched.
I was down for it, but
yeah, I watched a bunch of Star Fox lore and stuff when I came home from the theater today, because it made me, out of anything, it just made me want to play Star Fox again.
Yeah.
Because Star Fox 64 was such a perfect game.
You see, and I didn't play that much 64. I just played the SNES original, which I really enjoyed. So
you've never played GoldenEye?
No, I played GoldenEye. I never played Star Fox 64. I played.
Okay. I was about to say
64 games. Wasn't saying.
I was about to say
64 is boy.
Man, you're giving me an idea for a live stream. How I just buy one and we just stream us playing those games.
Well, I'm fine streaming GoldenEye. It's been a long time since I've done that.
Hey, what's up, Jer? How are you?
We could always piss each other off on live stream doing a proxy mine war.
No. If we're gonna do that, we should just straight up play the game that ended friendships, Mario Kart and Smash Brothers.
Yeah. I definitely have those ones.
Those games that ruin friendships.
But Yeah, I'm not a fan of this movie. Like, I just feel like they just learned everything wrong, which is why,
Yeah.
I hear about the other projects they're working on. I'm like, oh, I'm not excited.
I mean, they're diving
Yeah.
hard into the Nintendo lore,
Mm-hmm.
from what I understand, which I don't know.
And if it was actually like they got people inspired to work on this and like, oh, I got a cool idea for a story to do with this character, I would be down. But like, if it's like this movie, like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even look up to see who directed this because I don't even know how much it mattered, because it felt like a movie by committee essentially saying, oh, we need to include this because this is a Mario reference, include this because it's a Mario reference, include this because it's a Mario reference. It's
like, yeah, the stuff,
And then,
like I said, the stuff that
Yeah.
wasn't like your attention, or like the stuff that was highlighted
Mhm.
was obnoxious. It was more the stuff that you caught in the background of stuff that I
Mhm.
appreciated more.
Yeah.
Sense of references, like I said, when they went through that bar, not only that, but there's when they do the shot and they see everybody in the bar, you see the football guys from Super Mario, the ones that would tackle you and run at you.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, hey, look, that's
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I would expect from something like this. But I just leaning too hard into the lore, or just the
Yeah.
hey, look at this. Hey, do you remember this from this game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Background references are fine, but when like entire plot points and actions are literally
Tacos are
just
life.
fan
Wow. So
services, I'm like,
I would
"Ah."
agree. Sorry. Tacos are life. So absolutely get you some tacos.
Tacos are amazing.
Yes,
I'm
they
just saying.
are. They're
great.
They're like manna from above.
Yes, yes. But God, so yeah, Bowser's small. They eventually make him big, and then
I honestly thought
turns evil.
I honestly thought Jack Black was doing the voice of both Bowser and the son.
I was wondering that for a little bit, actually. If it was the son, he's definitely doing something different with his voice. But hey, I don't.
Well, I thought he was speaking through a filter.
Yeah.
Louis Guzman's cameo was nice, and that was
Yes.
also another reference to Mario 2, which was...
Oh, yeah, that was the huge Mario 2 reference. Yeah,
everyone in that table was a reference to Mario 2, which was cool. I appreciated that, because I don't think that game gets the love it deserves.
Oh, no, Super Mario Brothers 2, while I definitely would say it's probably my least favorite of the Nintendo ones, it's a solid game.
Yeah.
It just, like, I think the fact that it's just reskinned from another game kind of hurts it, but, like, it's still a really fun game. And well, let's be real. If it wasn't reskinned from another game, I don't think anybody would really talk about it anymore. And it's a decent game. And then,
yeah, no, I know that, but you know, Mario was also reskinned originally.
Oh yeah, well,
the whole franchise is based off of a reskin of a failed
true.
project from Nintendo.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris has got the idea.
Shh, we don't talk about that.
Let people enjoy things.
Super Mario Brothers 2 is an original game.
Yeah, absolutely original.
It is a good game, though. It is a very solid game. I think when I was younger, I didn't like it as much because it really threw me off when I wasn't jumping on enemies and killing them.
Yeah.
That really threw me off when I was younger. But, like, yeah, it's a whole different mechanic that I appreciate much more that I've gotten older. Yeah, here's where they're babies. Toad gets turned into a baby, and then Yoshi's just taking them all through Dinosaur Island. Again, it's a story. It's a thing that exists for Super Mario World 2 reference, and that's it. And that's a lot of what this movie is. It just references to other things, and I'm like, and you know what else this movie made me really appreciate? The Sonic the Hedgehog movies, which overall I think are fine, but like, yeah, this movie really made me realize, wow, I think those are much better than these movies.
Yeah,
much better.
I'll say this: I'm more excited to watch James Marsden return as Cyclops than I am to see him co-star a CGI character.
True. Well, I mean, I do think part of the reason, one of the advantages of the Sonic movies is that I feel like in every subsequent movie they're reducing his roles. Like he almost had just like a cameo in Sonic 3. And you know, that movie was almost all just like the Sonic.
I saw him in the trailer for 4, so That at least makes me think that he is going to probably get a little bit more than a cameo.
Yeah, we'll see.
He'll probably be there in the beginning and at the very end, like a dinner scene where they're all eating, chili dogs or some shit.
Yeah. But not feeling this one at all.
This was an interesting watch for me in the theater.
Mm-hmm. And
I went early in the day, so there was like some families with some small kids. There was a kid in the row ahead of me who was explaining every reference to his mom and dad as it popped up.
Oh God, he'd be in that's like all day.
Yeah. I mean, it got hilarious to me after a while. Like, he would say something, I would just start laughing. Go, that's Star Fox. And I hear the dad go, I know, bud.
God. I did see some fun fan casting. I know something I thought was funny is
Please tell me they recast Mario.
Well, actually,
because I'll admittedly,
speaking of which,
I'm not a fan.
So my daughter and I were actually talking about that after the movie, and we were like, I think everybody does a better job in this than Chris Pratt. Just like everybody.
Yeah, he kind of seemed like he was phoning this in today.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of Pratt at all.
I'm kind of done with him at this point. I'm just frustrated with him. Yeah.
I've been frustrated with him for a number of years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never really been that big of a fan.
True.
I would say for me, the thing that was my drawing line of just going, I guess the moment where the fuck this guy train arrived at the station for me was a few years ago. He had made a post on Mother's Day congratulating his current wife about, you finally made me the father of a son, yada, 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 completely disregarding his first marriage to Anna Faris, where they had a daughter who had a slew of health issues and like serious life-threatening ones. And it's like, wow, so you're just acting like your daughter doesn't exist. You're kind of a piece of shit. Fuck you.
And I was willing to give him benefit of the doubt because he did apologize, even though I thought that was a terrible fucking post.
And then he started boasting about his religion, which is the type that pray the gay away.
Yeah.
So for that regard, he can go fuck himself.
Well, he also, not that long ago, he went on that weird ass Bill Maher show and started talking about how great RFK Jr. is. And I'm like, fuck off, bro. Just fuck off. Listen, man, there were.
You mean that guy who eats like roadkill, deep fried and beef tallow?
Yeah.
You mean the guy?
Maybe don't take medical advice from him. I'm just saying.
Do you know what RFK's favorite Pink Floyd song is?
I'm intrigued. What is it?
It's Hey You. You know why?
Why?
And the worms ate into his brain.
He's like, it's about me. It's about.
You hear that, little buddy? Or probably waiting for the worms. That would probably also be another one of his favorites.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's even something where we're comparing it to Sonic, because look at the voice talent in Sonic. Yeah, so I think it's like Ben Schwartz or something voices Sonic, who's an actual voice actor. But even the celebrities, they get Idris Elba and Keanu Reeves. Yeah, they stand out, but at least they're giving a performance.
I mean, yeah,
more so than Chris Pratt.
Idris Elba's knuckles. I couldn't even cast that better. Because he plays it just so dead serious.
Yeah, he is so deadpan, and that's perfect. That's exactly what you should do for Knuckles. Everything is fucking serious. Everything
dead serious.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I demand to see the footage of him in the studio recording the dialogue.
Yeah, I just want to see a dead stare from him.
I just want to see how many times he has to stop and laugh. Probably not. He's probably
Pratt's a dipshit, but I'll take him right now over Levi. So listen, for me, it's a toss-up. I really dislike both of them.
They're both kind of equally
douchey.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that well, I mean, hey, at least neither of them have taken a contract to make a movie with Ben Shapiro.
Hey, that's true. Fucking Jonathan Majors.
I cannot believe that. I could not believe I read that. You're doing a movie with Mr. Unibrow. Little Benny boy.
Oh, Benny.
Oh, Benjamin.
But yeah, yeah, just
yeah, this was
not a good movie.
I didn't have high hopes, and I'll admit I didn't.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, I like Kristen Bell. She's pretty good.
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking huge fan of Good Place here. So
yeah,
but yeah, not a great movie. Do not recommend. I wish, like, for me, it's like I just wish they'd learned the right lessons. Like say what again, going back to the Sonic movies. I feel like they're learning the right lessons with those movies because I feel like there is a progression with those movies, making them gradually better. And that's not what we got here. We got the opposite here. Because this is, say what you will about the first one, this is worse. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with all the projects they have coming up, some they have the potential to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said with Zelda, I mean, it can be good live action.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're filming right now in New Zealand, so it's just like, okay, at least you got like the
Zelda has potential to be cool.
It has the potential to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends. I think it just depends on, like, you know, if they're gonna lean too hard onto the references.
Yeah, could sink it just like this one.
Because I'll be honest, out of all of the movies or the games, I think, personal opinion, I think Ocarina of Time would make the best movie.
Mm-hmm.
Just personal.
I mean, that the kind of cool thing about Zelda, although it might hurt when if they do sequels, is that like almost all the games are almost kind of on their own, and the timeline's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So like you can almost pick whichever game you want. I haven't played Ocarina of Time, so I can't rank that one. I would go like I really like Link to the Past and Link's Awakening. Those are really good.
Ocarina of Time is awesome.
Yeah,
just awesome. You can travel by playing music.
That does sound cool. That does sound very cool.
Yeah.
But I know there's lots of other great Zelda games I haven't really played through. But yeah, there's lots that they could pull from. And heck, maybe what they could do for a sequel is to do kind of like the games do, and just kind of just do a whole new universe with like same characters, but not the same characters type deal. They could kind of do kind of like the games do. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We'll have, or if they come up with a brand new story too.
Yeah.
That's also cool.
Or if they come up with a way to make the game string together in a way that makes narrative sense. That could be the interesting thing they come up with to expand it. Will they do that? I have very little faith, but could be cool. Could be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chris Pratt is definitely the worst of the four Chris's that got really famous around the same time.
That's all right, Chris.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right. People are allowed to like whatever they like. I personally feel you're missing out, but
never played a Zelda game in your life.
But I dig it. I dig it.
I mean,
I feel that way about Final Fantasy.
Oh, there's some good Final Fantasy games.
Yeah. I'm sure there are. Just.
But I was like fated to play Zelda. So like when I got my Nintendo back when I was a wee little one, I got Nintendo and I was so excited. Obviously, I got Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt, and I got the Karate Kid, and I got Legend of Zelda. Guess which games got played the most?
Super Mario Brothers probably, and Duck Hunt.
And Zelda. Zelda got played quite a bit.
Yeah. I'll say
I probably
the Yoshi.
Gave Karate Kid more of a chance.
Actually, that reminds me. Wow, thank you. Wow, the intro to Yoshi I thought was great because they did play a little bit of Biggie's "Hypnotize," which is another Brooklyn artist, which is where the first one took place. And in the first one, they played "No Sleep" to Brooklyn, so that they're paying homage to Brooklyn artists. I appreciated that little kind of aspect, but also kind of more of like you're putting this song in a kid's film.
Yeah.
Like y'all know the words to this, right? I mean, I do.
We're not.
I was kind of like, I was in my seat just waiting for the bar to come in, and it wasn't. I was like, oh,
yeah, of course.
oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's right. That's right. PG movie.
But yeah. Excited to see more Sherlock.
Yeah. Well, hey, we're about 10 minutes to the deadline, unless I've missed any updates from President Kankles.
Oh God. What's the deadline for? I'll be honest.
8 p.m. tonight. 8 p.m. tonight.
Do we know what for? Do we know?
He said if they don't respond to him or do a ceasefire.
Okay.
Wait. They agreed to a 2-week ceasefire. Or to open up the strait, he's going to, quote, bomb the hell out of him and wipe out civilization entirely. Actually, I'm kind of paraphrasing there, but yeah. Yeah. He also said that on Easter, too. Easter morning.
Sure,
he also
why
said
not?
praise be to Allah, too, on Easter morning. Hey, do you remember when the tan suit was the biggest controversy?
Dude, Dijon mustard. Such a controversy over fucking Dijon mustard.
Here's also my favorite. I read an article today about him, how he was I fucking hope so, Chris.
Yeah.
That he had said that Obama did not give him the credit he deserved for killing Osama bin Laden. I'm going to give you as much time as you need to unpack that. Here, I'll wait.
I just can't.
That's all right.
I just fucking can't.
I'll wait.
I feel like in the same universe where like all his fans talk about all the shit Joe Biden did when he was president in 2020. Fun fact, Joe Biden wasn't fucking president in 2020. I don't know how else to stress this. What universe are these people fucking living in? When you,
like I said, I'll give you as much time as you need to unpack that. I'm just what?
I just can't. Anyways, next week we got all TV series next week. So we got the first 2 episodes of the final seasons of The Boys coming out. We got
the final season of The Boys.
Yeah, the final season, because reality has caught up with its parody. So and speaking of reality catching up to fictional stories, Daredevil Born Again season 2 episodes 2 through 4, and then the rest of Young Sherlock.
I just noticed this for the week after.
Oh yeah 1995.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense as to why.
Yeah but
hilarious.
In case you're wondering, he is pointing out the original Mortal Kombat movie from 1995. I also have Annihilation on there for the next week, which I don't know if I've actually sat down and watched Annihilation.
It
looks terrible.
I watched it when it first came out, and about midway through, I remember being, "This is bad."
No,
like
what I've seen of it, it looks.
But I also do know that that movie features my favorite delivery in a bad movie.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Kind of don't tell me. Well, we'll get to it. But I am.
Oh
intrigued.
no,
you'll
know it. You'll know it.
But yeah, so we also are coming up on Star Wars movies, because we haven't really talked about Star Wars movies.
Yeah,
too much.
somehow that we're almost 250 episodes in, and we haven't talked about any. Like we talked about this. Did we talk
series?
About, no.
We've talked about some series. Yeah.
Series,
but
we've never talked about the actual films.
Yeah, the films that started it all. We're going to be covering the original trilogy before we get to Mandalorian and Grogu, because that's the first Star Wars movie that's been released since we've started this podcast.
Yeah, that has, because the sequels trilogy were already released. Yeah, before we started the show. And so I think when we discussed it, we asked, should we do chronologically, like in the sense of how they were released, or should we do it in storyline? And I think we just both agreed chronologically.
Well, I will also admit, I think watching stuff when it was made, when it was produced, I think is way more interesting, because you actually see this kind of the history unfold as it goes. When you watch it in like if you did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it gets kind of jumbled. You know?
It does. But I want to at least get this out of the way before we get to.
Oh
one.
yeah, we did cover Rogue One. I forgot.
Oh, yeah,
about
we
that.
did.
Yeah.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get into before we cover one, I would just like to say thank you, George Lucas, for teaching me how important things like trade routes are and how they could actually start like the rise of an empire and things like that. I thought it was irrelevant information at the time, but now I see the importance of it. So thank you, George. Thank you, George.
No, it may not have been the most exciting storytelling device, but it was honest.
But I do see the relative nature in it and why it's important information to have. And I'm sorry for at the time calling it boring. I'm sorry, George.
Mm-hmm. Well, in your defense, it is a little boring.
I was a kid. I was like a young teenager, and I didn't give a shit about that sort of thing then, but now I do see the relevance and importance of it. And shit.
But next week, Daredevil, Boys, Young Sherlock should be fun.
I am very excited about to start up the Boys. I am so excited about it. So I do know that there are 2 episodes of Diabolical that, or I think 3 out of that short run, because I watched that whole series just because it's Boys content and it kind of fed the desire for it. But I know that there's a few that are very crucial to what's happening, and I've heard Eric Kripke say that a few of those episodes are canon.
I remember watching some sort of Boys like
it's a cartoon
thing.
Yeah
I saw, maybe that's it.
I think it's like Homelander's first outing with Black Noir is one that is canon because it explains their dynamic and relationship.
Oh god, yeah, it's been a moment since I see it. Like, I'll be honest, the big thing I remember from that series is it's all like standalone episodes, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh yes, this is definitely what I saw. So the thing I remember is that like the group of like superpowered beings going around on this murder spree, and one of the superpowered beings is superpowered being that he just constantly plays I Only Want to Be With You by Hootie and the Blowfish. It's like, oh fuck, that sucks. But yeah, we got lots of Hootie in that episode.
Yeah. Wow, I think he.
That's right, and then
I think he might have chickened out like always. I think that their the update is that they agreed to a ceasefire, a 2-week ceasefire. Yeah,
that's right. And in that series, we do see Huey and Butcher a bit, but they're drawn like the comic book versions.
So Huey looks like Simon Pegg.
Yeah, and Huey is voiced by Simon Pegg, who Garth Ennis always said he visualized Simon Pegg playing Huey. And when they actually got to the series, Simon Pegg was too old, so he played Huey's father.
Yeah, because they designed Huey to be after Simon Pegg because I think they were fans of Spaced and
Spaced
Shaun
is
of the
a fun
Dead.
show, man.
Spaced is a great show.
Yeah.
and it has something that I pray that there's some con I could go to where Simon Pegg is there, because I would ask him this in the panel. I was like, so how much of Space did you write? Because I have a 2-part question. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, did you write the line just sure as every third Star Trek film is shite? And didn't you also write a third Star Trek film?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it was shit, but
I imagine he said every odd Star Trek film, because every third because the 6th one is great.
I'm pretty sure the line is every third Star Trek film is shit.
Well, then he can screw himself. The 6th one's great. Listen, man,
I'm about 90% sure that's what the line is.
Yeah,
I'm okay with 3 too, but I mean, it gives us Christopher Lloyd as a Klingon.
Yeah. That gets a lot of points in my opinion.
And just no.
Oh, and strangely enough, John Larroquette as a Klingon as well, which is like, I didn't know I need this in my life. I didn't know.
You know how John Larroquette did the voiceover in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yes, yeah.
Did you know how they paid him?
Didn't they pay him with weed? Something like that.
A bag of weed and a 6-pack of beer.
Yeah.
That's how Toby Hooper paid him.
Yeah, fuck. Okay. He's like, okay, I'll record a few lines for you.
Another one I'd love to meet. I go, so I got a bag of weed. Could you do a voiceover for me?
Yeah. Can you do an intro for my channel?
I got a bag of weed.
Literally just picked up across the street.
It's not that cheap ass dispensary shit like our state governor has butchered because he's a fuckhead. Amongst other things, he's butchered in this.
Hopefully we get a decent governor coming up and not MAGA, because that's pretty much what we're between at this point.
Well, there's that MAGA one, and there's that other rogue one who has loose Nazi affiliation.
No, I like Amy Atkins, so I like...
no, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you live in Ohio, vote Amy Atkins.
Yes.
Do not vote for Vivek Ramaswamy. Fuck
yeah,
him.
Don't because he's so dumb. He got duped by a local publication to go meet the college football team's coach and some players at a Raising Cane's, and he showed up and no one was there. Yes, Chris, I agree. Nazi punks can fuck off.
Yes. But yeah, anyways, yes, we got cool shows next week. I will probably, I don't think we have a showcast planned for Wednesday. I cannot stream on Thursday, so I will be streaming again on my next comic book and Chud debunking stream will be Saturday. So that should be fun. Oh yeah, Vivek Ramaswamy is running for governor here.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
and
after he got ousted from Doge.
Yeah, and his commercials come out. I'm like, every time.
I haven't seen it. I've only seen a few of them. The only one I've seen is the one where his wife is talking. But also, did you hear what he said? How he wanted to dismantle our education system in the state? He felt we have too many universities, and he feels we need to subsidize them. What's one of the best ways to control a population? Limit their education.
Yeah, listen.
Like it's like
there is so much that needs fixed for our education system, and I do not trust Vivek to do any of it.
No, I don't trust
at
anyone.
all.
I don't trust anyone who claims to be from the party, a limited party, and yet is trying to have absolute total control over the people. I mean. I used our own governor earlier, like with the marijuana issue. He was such a sourpuss about it that he then decided to do what he can to gut and slash the bill after we, the people, voted for recreation. And he's like, well, we need to change some stuff now. Now they've changed like potency limitations. They've completely outlawed THC beverages, which was a growing business in our state. There's several local breweries who make local beer, but they also started going into that market, and it's an extra revenue. There's beer stores. There's one locally where I used to buy all mine from, where I was talking to the shop owner last night because I had bought some CBD beverages there. He told me 25% of his business is now gone.
So that's something I've been noticing. So like there's a dispensary across the street from me, which is great, but like their selection has just been dwindling drastically throughout the past couple of months. And it's like
they limited the potency of the flour, of the concentrate and tinctures, as well as the edibles. And they have to limit it to now like the dispensaries can only sell stuff that is made locally. And the local growers have to follow these guidelines to make it that. So that means adding more chemicals to the product to limit that. I don't want to get into like all of the technicalities of growing. Not only that, you can't go out of state anymore and get it. That is like you will get charged.
We voted that should be legal for recreational use, which means whatever the fuck. And he's fucking I feel like he's just trying to regulate to oblivion. It's like
to the point where it's like, well,
Yeah.
it's not doing any good, so we're just gonna have to veto it out. And now they're trying to do the same thing with women's rights and reproductive and abortion.
What a god damn it, DeWine's such a douchebag.
The one thing I'm happy as hell about is I heard Amy Acton say, "Yeah, I'm gonna roll back all of that because I believe adults
Thank
are
you.
smart enough to
God.
make
Amy Acton. Holy fuck.
to make their own decisions and
Yeah.
and also going against the will of the people. No, that's no.
Mhm.
No, I'm going to roll back all of that and have it back and make it to exactly what that bill said when it was passed. And it's just, you already had my vote, but hell yes.
But
fucking turtle boy. He's
anything you
so
want to promote before we go ahead and sign out?
Mike DeWine's a sack of shit.
True, absolutely true. The only positive I can say about him is that he's not MAGA, and that is it. He is insufferable douchebag.
He bends the knee whenever Trump comes to town.
That is true. He will bend the knee quite often.
He'll kiss the ring, which is unbelievably frustrating.
Mhm.
But it's funny to read the discourse of people who are trying to badmouth Amy Acton, going, "Oh, she's a quitter. She's a quitter." I went, didn't Vivek quit Doge?
Yeah, true.
No, wait. Oh, he was ostracized out.
Oh, dude, listen, Gavin Newsom sucks too. He's better than a lot of them, but that's not saying much. Gavin Newsom's terrible.
I appreciate the fact that he's not trying to play the high road, but I don't think he plays that hand well.
Yeah. He does have a couple moments where it's pretty funny, but yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to visit Bobby Core's channel over here.
I was going to say we haven't even talked about this because this happened in between shows. Pam Bondi is gone. Let's just celebrate that, and possibly facing federal charges. Jesus. For obstruction of justice.
Whole administration should do.
Fucking right. Oh
fuck. But guys, make sure to like and subscribe, party on, and be excellent to each other.
Take care.